Welcome back. This is the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City, the award-winning Curvaceous Bounty.
Are we wearing that out?
Of Sin City, usually streaming live from VegasAllNetRadio.com in the studio, but we are on location at the Tuscany Hotels and Suites and Casino. I don't know how it's called, but
and all you can eat crab legs
here
on Friday night.
at BBW Fanfest, where we're staring at beautiful belly dancing ladies across the way, Fuego Fusion.
Talking about you on the radio. We've had the best eye candy.
All weekend it's been Fuego Fusion, and they get up and dance, and we can see them from our table.
Right, and voluptuous entertainment.
And they're all wearing our pink.
Yes, they are.
Right? And we're just having a really good time here.
Yeah, I got Permagrin today.
I know.
My cheeks are gonna hurt.
The song that you're listening to, and most of the songs that you're hearing, it comes from our repertoire of songs that we like to play. Of course, there's Big Girls Rock from Bypassing Oblivion, who I'm pretty damn sure will be here next year to perform at BBW
This thing
Fanfest.
next year will be twice the size.
Yes.
Because it's had such awesome popularity.
Yes. And of course, our very favorite, just personal, I don't know what to even call him. He's like...
He's our songwriter.
He's our songwriter. Practically, because every song that he does is...
He's our soundtrack
gives
artist.
us is for the show. This one is not specifically for us. This is called Loser, or Lose It All.
We need to get Mr. Vendetta out
Vendetta.
here next year for FanFest.
He is one of our most favorite Ustream chatters. When he listens to the show, he's always in Ustream, and he's always got something to say.
And he writes this wonderful music for us, and we love it.
And we love you, Vendetta.
Vendetta, save your pennies now.
Start saving them.
Take up a collection pot.
And then, of course, the Yellow Bellies gives us our theme song.
Here, kitty.
And you can find them on Reverb Nation and iTunes and all those places. And
that's our
CD Baby. I think they're on CD Baby.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
So we've got with us, we have Vixen Blu from SexyNaughtyFoxy.blogspot.com, and she is what in the fetish world is called a furry.
Not quite.
No?
Tell
Not
us.
really.
Tell us.
Animal role play probably be the better way to describe it. It's an offshoot of like uniform role play. Like if you were doing, some people like to do nurse, they like to do maid, but I like to do animal role play. So pony play would also fall into that too.
And puppy play.
Puppy play.
Okay.
Fox play. At least I do fox play. I don't see it.
So
as
you're not
common.
I do the cat or the
yeah, and
cheetah.
I don't have a costume, or I don't have my pony with me. He didn't make it to Vegas. I train a pony.
Wow.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so what is the difference between animal play and furries? Because that's the common term that you hear is furry, right?
That's a tough one because furry by nature isn't actually a fetish. Okay. It's a subculture.
Okay.
Now, to say that nobody in that subculture takes it into a sexual aspect or a fetish aspect would be like, that's a lie, because we're all human beings, bottom line. So we all have sexual fetishes, and sometimes people like to take their interest group. You know, I'm a costume player, you know, not even outside of the furry stuff I do, I'm a costume player. And yeah, there's some costumes I have that when I put it on, it makes me hot. I feel hot, and I want to do stuff sexual in that. And there's some costumes I have that I don't get that, it doesn't grab me that same way. You know, so furry is kind of more of a subculture than a fetish. But and the thing is that the animal role play community, if you go on like sites like FetLife and stuff and look up the animal role play community, sometimes the people who do pony play, especially pony play and some of the more mainstream pup play, they actually don't, when someone says, "Oh, are you a furry?" it really makes them not, like, it makes them mad.
They get offended.
They really prefer to keep the furries over there. They really don't want to. They want to have a line of saying, we're not them. Because of the fact that we are a subculture. There's more to it. There's, you know, you will never see, I know of a couple people that are furry, like me, and do animal role play. But people who just do animal role play that have no association with furry, you'd never see them don a fursuit. You'd never see them bring a fursuit as the aspect of their play. That part is kind of distinctly furry. When it gets to the big, form-fitting, specialized, custom fursuit, where the identity is masked, you can't see the person inside necessarily. That's kind of where the animal roleplay community would prefer to say, "Oh yeah, that's
to divide
not
them."
us."
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a stigma. We have a stigma. Furries tend to not want the adult industry associated. So in a way, I'm kind of that's probably
Black
why I'm at this festival, and I don't see any other foxes. I don't see any other kitties. Kind of.
That makes you special because you're the only kitty we have around here, right?
Well, she's not the only kitty we have.
I've been seeing lots of kitty walking around here.
You're right. So have you had a great time, like networking and meeting people?
I've been having a good time. Last night, I had a little bit too much to drink. A little bit. I wasn't sick, but I was definitely kind of tipsy, crawling back to my room, going, "Ooh."
No, you don't only do the animal play, but you also have a store. You sell
adult toys. That's through an affiliate program, so I'm limited to what they give me. So my store is even oriented towards pet play products. Like, I'm not saying you can't buy a standard dildo or something from there, but most of my stuff I have the category set up so that there's pet play DVDs. There's a couple, but it's really limited, because I'm selling from an affiliate program that I don't want to say, oh, there's no kinky stuff, but it's more like kink light. So it's more like, things like the little bunny whips, the weird, the sort of cheaply made masks, but I have a lot of people that their version of kink is, the feather.
Tiny.
And I'm the person that would use the whole goddamn chicken, And that's my big problem with my customers is that I do cam shows, and so I'm dealing with a network of people that they might just it's kind of, I'll do it, but I always think is when they're just asking for the standard show me body, they want masturbation, and it's the real standard stuff.
Now, is this a big subculture? Because of course it's kind of new to us, and I imagine just like every subculture, you kind of find each other. Is that
furries or animal roleplay?
Both.
Or either.
Yeah.
Furry
Whichever one
is
you
a
can
huge
answer for best.
subculture. It's a huge part of my life. So
Do you go to the fur con?
Actually, my last con was in June, and I was very grateful that I got all my body paint off before BBW Fanfest because it takes about a month for my skin to shed. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's a 5-hour job to put it on and 32 days.
And what kind of body paint do you do when you do that?
I use a kind that's not cream based. It's not water based.
And what kind of
because when I'm on stage, they have the lights all up on you, and you are very warm under those lights. So I want to make sure that the whole weekend I'm there at con, I'm not having to stand everywhere because I'll get it on the furniture or something like that.
Right.
So I don't use grease paint. I don't use grease based paint. I use basically what the temporary tattoo artists use at the carnivals.
Like the
But in very large, no, it's not even henna. It's just, it's made for temporary tattoos where they airbrush
lasts
it
longer.
on.
Yeah,
and it basically lasts as long as your skin takes. If you're someone who exfoliates quickly, it'll come off quickly.
Gotcha.
And so what paint job do you do?
This year I did my Fox Vixen character. And it usually involves prosthetics as well. So I have a full fox muzzle that is applied with medical adhesive. So it's a 28-hour stint with the muzzle.
Now, do you have help putting all that on, or
Yeah. I have someone who makes prosthetics for me. They have a cast of my face, and he's able to sculpt it, and then he runs it in. And he makes latex garments. And he does a lot of anthro creatures.
Oh, wow.
So some of the stuff he makes for the muzzles that go into the hoods for the latex, he was able to transfer into prosthetics. He was able to transfer some of the manufacturing techniques into that. And we've been working out trades because he's a good friend of mine and he likes our gas masks. So it's
that works.
Trade
is great.
I don't have the money, but you know what? We'll slide you the next demo model and the next one comes out.
Good.
cool.
You got lots going on. Girl.
Bartering is the new thing.
That's
now.
the only thing I can do
That's-
right now to survive at the moment
Right.
because.
Well, bartering is the ancient.
Yeah, it's
yeah, I
do
prefer
that.
it. I
Yeah.
really do
the
prefer
new
it.
old thing.
Yeah.
Bartering is the old way of commerce.
Right.
But good.
that's cool.
Well, it's been fun seeing you all weekend in your different costumes and things. And
She's jingling.
we'll see you next year at BBW Fanfest.
I'm kind of hoping. I probably am going to bring my. I'm thinking of bringing my pony and his girlfriend. We play with Pony together, and they wanted to go this year. And I was like, I don't know anyone here, and I know that if I'm with my friends, it might throw me off. It might prevent me from being able to stop what I call foot and mouth disease. Where you put your foot in your mouth and you say stupid stuff that then makes people go, I don't want to work with her. So this year, because I wasn't sure how it was going to go, because it's the first year, and I know the first year conventions never get everything right or everything organized because it's a learning experience. But I'm thinking if BBW FanFest continues next year, I'm really hoping that I can bring my pony and his girlfriend. She's also would be considered by body size. I think she would be considered BBW. She's probably a little bit more heavier than I am, more heavy set than I am. So I would imagine she's,
That's cool.
So can you give everybody your websites, your Facebooks, your Twitters? How can they find you? How can they get a hold of your store?
If you want to go direct to my store, it's www.foxsensations.com. My blog, which is sort of a conglomeration of everything being put together, is sexynaughtyfoxy.blogspot.com. I'm on Twitter under Fox Sensations, and I have, obviously, my cam networks are linked in from that.
Okay, great.
So it all links in, but I have to redo my pages once I get back to the house and have internet.
Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. It's been fun to see you all weekend and to talk with you. Oh, you're cute. I love your bell.
I do too.
Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.